Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Philadelphia 76ers. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offense?
Richardson kicks to Jones. They set the pick. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And the officials call a traveling violation. Philadelphia with the ball. Here's Richardson. Jones drives in. 76ers moving the ball around. Screen by Jones. Cheeks the pass to Malone. To the paint. Here's Jones. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
A long wind-up and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
I sure hope not.
Now, here is Ibaka. That is good.
Assisted by Russell Westbrook.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Cheeks kicks to Jones. There's the pick. Here's Richardson. That bucket by Clint Richardson, the second rounder out of Seattle University.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
From deep, and that's going to be a treble. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Cheeks kicks to Jones. Pass to Cheeks. Richardson dishes to Malone. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Malone. Jones has got his second basket of the night. Durant. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
The shot's good from Irving.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Roberson the pass to Adams, and stolen by Malone. Here's Cheeks. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Thunder trailing by 4. And Adams kicks to Durant. Again, Durant missing. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Adams.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. Defending Kevin Durant is one of their focal points in this matchup. He told me that Durant gives defenders problems because he can pull up and shoot at any time from any distance. He said usually you can try and funnel and trap a player, but with Kevin, there isn't really a way to force him out of his range.
Thanks, Doris. To the left side wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Greg, they've been out of sync since the opening tip. I mean, they've got to take better care of the ball.
Johnson, he's checked in for Jones. The Thunder also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Durant against Cheeks. In the corner, it's Richardson. Here's the floater. It's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Intercepted. And an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Johnson, he's checked in for the 76ers. Brown comes in for Richardson. Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Brown. Here's Johnson. Cannot hit. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Now here's Brown. Johnson the screen. Brown the pass to Cheeks. Irving drives in. No luck. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Foy with the ball. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Waiters no luck.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Brown wide open. He fires. And it's Randy Foy with the rebound. From deep three-point range, no luck. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. 70. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the 76ers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Dion Waiters, Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant, and it's Adams, and at the center, locking down the middle.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Cheeks kicks to Malone. Moses Malone doing some damage with the dunk.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Offensive rebound. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And that one misses. The 76ers leading by 10. Kicks it to Jones. Malone passes to Cheeks. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. To the middle, deflects the pass, and taken away by Johnson. Cheeks kicks to Johnson, stolen by Waiters. Westbrook against Cheeks, tipped away. Adams dishes to Westbrook. Waiters, and the lead is down inside single digits.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Dion Waiters. Malone. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Pass to Cheeks. The feed to Richardson. Nice finish inside by the 6'3" Richardson.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Outside Westbrook. Shoots from 12. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Malone's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Jones. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Richardson the pass to Johnson. Back to Richardson. To the inside. Here's Cheeks. Softly drops in the floater. Cheeks has got his first bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Irving's checked in. Here's Roberson. They get it back. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger card right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. Irving kicks to Malone. And it's blocked by Adams. Richardson against Westbrook. The shot will not go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Cheeks. The dish to Malone. Unloads from 13. A second chance effort. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
So it's Philadelphia now, following Durant's three-point attempt. Count the bucket. Malone's got 12 in the game.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys. and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. Let's go.
And the 76ers with some changes. Johnson comes in for Jones. And it's Brown in for Cheeks. And then for Oklahoma City, Cantor checked in for Adams. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Foy in for Anthony Morrow. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Johnson down low. He's against Cantor.
And he has not been able to keep up that pace he had going in the first quarter.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Dion Waiters checked in for Russell Westbrook. The 76ers leading by 19. Up top, Brown. Covered by Foy. Brown kicks to Irving. Inside, here's Malone. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Malone's got 14 points.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a break. Yeah, you can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's Brown outside. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's Singler. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Philadelphia. Irving dishes to Richardson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Nobody near Irving. And it falls over the rim and in. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Brown the pass to Malone. Lets it go from 11. Thunder with the rebound. Ibaka. Oh, my. How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I... just saw right there,
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. An exceptional performance so far from Moses Malone.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively. Don't give up on it.
We've got Moses Malone. Irving is out there with Jones. Then there's Richardson. And it's Cheeks in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Durant, here we go. That one wide left.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Richardson kicks to Irving. Here's Jones. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Durant with it. Jones covering. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. The drive by Malone, and he dunks it down.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Yeah, you can see they gave him a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
And that one's good. Durant.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. He's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Cheeks kicks to Irving. Here's the teardrop, and it's blocked by Adams. Stolen away. Knocked away. Here's Cheeks. Right side, Irving. Sweet little floater. Irving's got 12.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Cheeks kicks to Jones. Malone down low. Defended by Ibaka. And there's the 3-second violation. Johnson, he's checked in for Richardson. And it's the Thunder with the ball. It's stolen by Jones. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Durant with it. He's picked up by Irving. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
That's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right on top of the other.
Time to just slow it down, make the simple play, and get a good shot.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jones dishes to Malone. It's stolen by Ibaka. One-on-one here. Here's Westbrook, and Jones sends it back. And now Philadelphia on the break. Malone gets the bucket.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 12-3 run. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. For the Thunder, Cantor comes in for Steven Adams. And it's Waiters in for Serge Ibaka.
Dion Waiters.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Irving misses. Now the Thunder with it. The pass to Morrow from deep. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Jones drives in. Irving. Dr. J with the high-flying finish.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Cheeks kicks to Malone. Here's Irving. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Waiters no luck.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Outside Westbrook. From deep three-point range. Goes back up. And Cantor with the lay-in. Good. Cantor's got 5 points so far.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Cheeks against Westbrook. Here's Malone. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers from Malone. 22 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Johnson comes in for Johnson, and it's Brown in for Jones. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Foy's checked in. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hunter, whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
Here's Malone. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Westbrook. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Durant in the corner. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
You never want to point the finger at one person in a team game as to why a team is struggling, but his 5 turnovers have slowed down what the offense has tried to do.
Cheeks kicks to Malone. With 2 seconds left. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. 76ers on top. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nick Collison out there with McGarry. Then there's Anthony Morrow. Then it's Kyle Singler. And it's Foy in at the 1 spot. Smith the pass to Richardson. Johnson a wide open look. Off target from outside.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And stolen by Richardson. Smith outside. Here's Johnson. And boy, that looked like... goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Johnson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Ibaka's checked in. So it's the Thunder now. They grab their own miss. Nice shot by Singler.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. The rebound by Johnson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Brown is checked in for Philadelphia. Johnson the screen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And the basket by Collison. Here's Brown. On the wing, Johnson. From about 16, and it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Oklahoma City. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Smith.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Johnson the screen. Brown can't get it to go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Collison with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Singler dishes to Foy. Smith with the defensive effort. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Johnson kicks to Brown. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And it's Randy Foy with the rebound. Foy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
And Greg, typically that kind of play comes back to haunt you because it really makes your teammates reluctant to make the pass to you if you're open.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Miller's checked in for Smith, and Smith's subbed in for Johnson. Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. Payne comes in for Randy Foy. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And it's 9 points for Johnson.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Brown outside. And it's Johnson penetrating. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Johnson's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Singler, no good. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-4 run. Johnson inside. He's against Cantor. That's good. Johnson's got 11 in the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Morrow, no good.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance, Clark. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
And there's Miller, good that time on the assist by Brown.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Brown, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Clearly a mental lapse and at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time, but it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
And it's Miller penetrating, and again it's Philadelphia.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Singler passes to Collison. Here's Morrow, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown with it. Johnson up top. Brown outside. Johnson the screen. Just 4 to shoot. All alone. They get it back. Out to Smith. Miller outside. Johnson the screen. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans love them.